Hello everyone. Today is Monday, the 23rd of September. We were just sitting with Babaji this evening and having a chat about everything. And I've just shared with Babaji some nice quote that I received today via social media. And Babaji thought it's a very nice quote and it's best if we share it with other people. It's something really general. It says, we were all humans until race disconnected us, religion separated us, politics divided us, and wealth classified us. I thought this is very true if you look at the entire history of human being and what we've been through as a result of very stupid stuff. And I thought I'll share this with Babaji. And Babaji immediately said, we should share this with you. And he wants to add a few words to this about Hinduism and Sikhism. He's going to tell you in a minute. Go ahead, Babaji.
Yes, see, all those old quotations,
Yes.
if you go old books and old quotations, they were right. See, it's the politicians, clerics that made the things very different.
Yes.
Now, I'll tell you, when I was a kid, a midwife used to come and deliver the baby.
Okay.
I was 12 years old when I found out that the baby was in the bag. The bag she was carrying. One.
Okay.
Second, remember I told you about my friend who could stop the snake
That's right.
crawling.
That's right.
And he was a very good friend of mine. He had this kalam, which was given to him by his grandmother.
That's right.
I begged him to give me that kalam. He said, no. My mother, I promised her, no, grandmother, sorry, my grandmother, I promised her I won't give it to her. I said, well, what good is it to you then?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have the answer. See, but he wouldn't give it to me. Now, he died about 5 years back. See, so he took that with him.
Yes.
We had such a knowledge. See, India was full of all this. You know, if you go to go back, there are the temples. Look at their carvings. You look at their structure. And these, we had good architects. We had good cement. We had good everything. Good craftsmen.
Yes.
There's a temple, Khajuraho. See? There, what they showed on the bill films is carved there.
Okay.
Yes. Now, why did they carve there? Those people were very decent. Why they were carved there? Because, see, it had a link to spirituality. Because in many cases, tantric is the meaning the people who, what is that? Tantric in English ki hoyi? No. Tantric is the man, you know, like what I do.
Yes.
The lower stage is tantric.
Okay.
It's the lower stage of spirituality.
Lower level.
Yes. Like, okay, now I'll give you. When they teach anything, they want to teach the tantric, anything, they always need a virgin.
Right.
See? And with that virgin's blood, they can do a lot of things. They can teach her also. Now, there are two types of things. One, the other side has to agree. I went to this place, what was it? Not Kanyakumari. No. But Kamaksha Devi.
Yes.
Kamaksha Devi is a place which closes for 9 days, like we get on Narate on
That's
first
right, next
Narate is
Sunday.
on Sunday.
That's right.
It closes for 9 days.
Okay.
What people do, people go for all over there before that 9 days. They take a piece of cloth, put it there. On the 10th day, which is Dasara, when they go to collect it, is full with blood. Menaces.
Right.
Kamatkadi is menaces. They do many things with that. So that carving was to tell the people the other side. Now it's blue film, this, now it's going to sex.
Oh, right.
Like drugs. People were taking all those, they would take hookah with that, with sometimes they would put cannabis in it, sometimes they chillum, smoke.
Yes.
That was to have a link with God.
Right.
Now they do it to enjoy themselves.
Yes.
So that's the difference. So I like what they said. Another thing, since I've said that, my statement yesterday,
Yes.
many Sikhs have contacted me.
Yes.
Babaji, we are not Hindus, we are Sikhs. I said, well, I never said you are Hindus. I said your leaders were Hindus. Guru Nanak was a Hindu. Guru Govind was a Hindu.
That's right.
Mia Mir put the foundation of Golden Temple. And there, because it's always politics, clerics, 3 Granthis went to Mia Mir and said, oh, who put this foundation? Because whenever they put the stone, it drowned.
Yes.
When he put it, because it was fakir,
Yes.
it didn't drown.
It's powerful.
But he got upset. He said, okay, now this temple would be broken 3 times. First, Mughals broke the temple by attacking it with the bullets and all that. Then, British during Jallianwala Bagh with bullets and all that.
Yes.
And third, Indira Gandhi.
Hmm.
Yes,
She attacked it as well.
yes, she attacked it. But now, nobody will attack. Now it comes to Guru Nanak.
Yeah.
See, like I said, the knowledge I have attained, I spent my life attaining knowledge. And bless my Guru, he was a man full of that. And before he went, he passed that all to me.
Wow.
See? Guru Nanak, he had 2 followers, Bala and Mardana. One was Muslim, one was Hindu. Because at that time, religion was humanity.
That's right.
See? Like I said, I was in Africa. On Eid, we used to get a leg of a goat. And on Diwali, we used to send sweets, mithai, to the people. And we never thought that he is Hindu, he is Muslim. No. My sisters, their sisters will come. They knew Hindi, they knew Gita, I knew Quran, I knew Hindi, my sister. It was a multicultural society.
That's right.
We were at that time, it was a colony, and we were only against the English. See?
That's right.
I remember coronation one was, Queen Elizabeth's coronation, she was in Kenya. See, when her father died.
Yes.
See? And for 1 week, school was off. Because father died and she went for the coronation and all that. See, we were tuned up the Western way of life. See?
Yes.
Yes, what I was saying. Now, if they go 10 gurus, don't listen to me, don't believe in me. Tell me or go and see your scripts or granths up, who their fathers were. They were all Hindus. Right, that's what it is.
That's right.
Same thing. Third generation, now they won't say because, oh, no, we want this. Because many people, they want to, because they got nothing to do, create functions, create problems, collect money.
Comes in.
I know many illegal immigrants who came here, right? And they used to go to the temples and gurdwaras to have free meal. And then they took over those.
They took over. the-
Yes.
Dear me.
Because, see, many people, they are not bothered in politics. What they want is, they want business, money.
Well,
And these people, they take on that. Now, I've told you, my charity is bigger than any charity in the world. Even Charity Commission was, remember they wanted to know
that's right, yeah.
where I'm getting all this money from. I have to give them reason abroad or this. No. I just collect my money from my trustees.
That's right. Nice and clean.
You have seen that. Now you have been there. See? Because our people are very money minded. They didn't want to get involved in the religion or politics. And if the three P's, if they weren't there, the life would be very happy. Prostitute, politician, and policeman. There's a temple in India, Shani Devta. There's no doors in the shops, there are no windows,
Wow.
no. In the shop, and there where the temple is. Everything is open, you can leave your car, you can leave it. And whoever would steal from there would either go blind or paralyzed.
It's a holy place.
Yes.
Wow.
That temple is a Shani temple. It's near Siddhi Wala Sai Baba. It's only about 2 hours drive from there.
Right.
I visited all these places and this knowledge. Yeah. What was I saying? So I'm not trying to divide the religion because my motto is love is God, work is worship, and humanity is best religion. Okay. Now the third thing, many inquiries, my own family. Oh, well, are you sure you weren't that well? When I said they were going to, about to, I suffered the same stroke what I had when I was on life support machine. Now you tell, because you were here, you tell what really happened.
That's right. Well, I'll just tell what I saw. We were here on that day when Babaji became very ill. He was obviously ill from previous days. He had a cold, he was coughing, he had a phlegm, and not generally weak, and all these symptoms of cold was in Babaji. And he was sitting where I'm sitting now, and I remember good cold. Babaji had a telephone conversation with Gug, and I think it was 5 or 10 minutes after the conversation, we were just sitting here, nothing happened, and Babaji started shaking very strongly, and he could barely speak, and he said, I'm not very well. So I rushed into the temple and got a blanket and covered him with a blanket, and he was still shivering, and George and Roka were here. They rushed in to see what's going on. I was completely stunned and didn't know what to say or what to do. I just kept him warm because I saw the shaking. And then Babaji said, should I go to bed? Do I need to go to bed? And I thought, well, that's the best place for him. He's shaking. Bed is warmer and there's a thicker blanket. And he said, okay. I thought I may need to give him a hand to get up. I didn't realize he couldn't do anything, never mind getting up. At which point,
Yeah.
George, he knew more than me about Babaji's, obviously. George came and grabbed Babaji, lifted him, and carried him to bed on that day. Babaji was carried to bed in George's arms. And he went to bed, we covered him with the duvet and everything. He was still shaking. And in such a nice and warm day, we ended up preparing a hot water bottle for him. And he was still shaking. And then I phoned the doctor's surgery, and I explained to them what's going on with Babaji. And I requested a home visit if possible. And the lady said, if you want to speak to a GP as well, which I said yes. I need instructions while we're waiting for the doctor to come. And I spoke to the doctor, explained to the doctor, and because of the severity of the symptoms that Babaji had, the doctor said, I'll be there in 20 minutes. And exactly 20 minutes, it took him, not longer, to get here.
Yeah, because see, my doctor knows I never go to the doctor. Now you said many times.
That's right.
See?
Yeah, he said go to the doctor.
Because I don't want to, there are many people
Yes.
sicker than me. See? And they know that when I ring, I never ring them. Either you ring, when Gori was there,
That's right.
he would ring.
That's right.
See? Ring, and they will come. Even Gori was telling me many times, you know, because on that particular day, a day before that, you know, at night how I felt, and
Yes.
and in the morning, I didn't know half of the things of what I said, who I talked to, nothing. And then, when you came and we went, now you carry on with what happened.
Okay, but the doctor came, and we tried to, before the doctor came, we took the blood pressure. It was sky high. The temperature was high. And when the doctor came, he went through all of this as well. He started taking the temperature, the heart rate and everything. He saw all the unusual symptoms that Babaji has in terms of fast breathing, gasping for oxygen, and then the high heart rate. And then he went.
40.
That's right, it was very high. And then the doctors went to check the blood pressure. He had his own device and he put it on Babaji's arm. He couldn't get any readings. And then he tried again, and then he said, I can't get a reading on your blood pressure. Considering your medical history and the fact that I can't take your blood pressure, and there was a noise when he listened to Babaji's lungs and breathing through the back. He said there's a crackling noise in your lungs as well when you breathe. And because of all this,
I had the same symptoms when I went on the life support machine.
where you mentioned that
Double
multiple
pneumonia
times.
and all that.
That's right.
And when I was there, then I had the heart attack.
That's right.
And that's why he was very concerned.
He was very concerned. He couldn't take responsibility for you being here.
Yes.
That's why he suggested the hospital. And then Babaji said, well, if I need to go, I'll go. And then the doctor said, I'll arrange the hospital for you. And he went on his phone, and he was, nobody was answering, and he was on the phone for quite a long time. And at the same time, he was writing a prescription, making some notes as well for Babaji. And then after 10-15 minutes or something like that,
When I saw my bird,
that's what Babaji says. He saw his bird, had a conversation with the bird, and the bird said, Babaji is
now I
going to be
will explain
okay.
what this is.
All right, that's Babaji's department.
See, when I was in the hospital, my pigeon, I look after them. And there is a pigeon, it's a couple. But sometimes the male, the thing is, he's got a ring around his
A
neck.
white ring, that's right.
And whenever we have got any problem or anything, when I was in a hospital, he used to come with his female friend,
Yes.
wife or whoever it was, sit there. And when I came, as God knows, he was sitting there when I was discharged from the hospital, waiting for us. As God said, what happened then?
Yeah, they were all waiting for Babaji to come, and as soon as they saw,
Yes.
there was a full line of
Yeah.
lined up
See,
on the.
and I saw him all of a sudden, and sitting there, and I said, because like I said, I was undoing a curse, which I shouldn't have. And the thing is, the people who was undoing it, they didn't keep to their promise. And that was my punishment. And there, when I said yes, I had two options. Either to stop undoing the curse,
Yes.
will get better, or give up what I love the best. First curse, Kusum went.
Yeah.
Second curse, my hookah. Cigar, you have seen, I had so many cigars,
That's
you
right.
bought that, I could have, I have to give that up. See? And when I said about that, and then you see, you tell them what happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Babaji, I mean, the deterioration of the health happened so rapidly. And Babaji, from talking to Guk 5 minutes earlier, suddenly went to that state of shivering very violently. And the recovery happened relatively just as fast. When Babaji said to the doctor, look, I've decided not to go to the hospital, and persuaded the doctor not to send him. The doctor wrote a prescription for an antibiotics and gave instructions, and he said, okay, if that's what you want, that's what you get. And the doctor left.
No,
We-
when
we
doctor
got-
was there when I went sick.
Oh
And I
yeah,
told you,
oh yes, I forgot
Yes.
that one, yeah.
When I said
When-
to the
That's right.
okay.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
When Babaji said, "Well, I'm not going to the hospital and everything," and he knew, in his own ways, that he's going to get better, then he started coughing and vomiting a lot of stuff from inside his body. There were like very dirty phlegms and everything.
I didn't know it was
Everything
full
is
of shit.
that's
Yes.
right. Everything started to come out, and then the doctor left. We got Babaji some paracetamols and the antibiotics that the doctor prescribed, and then Babaji went to sleep for about 4 or 5 hours,
3 years.
something like that.
When
And
Shankar's
he-
son came,
When Shankar's son
Yeah.
came, his grandson came, and then when he woke up, he was
he was here for
What?
2.5
2 and a
hours.
half
Jai.
hours. That's right.
See?
To see, yeah.
He came because, nobody thought I was that serious. Because, I'm a person, I always take the things easy, you know that.
That's right.
And now, knowing what I went through on Wednesday, I've seen the people on Saturday and Sunday.
That's amazing. I don't
Okay,
know.
now look, Saturday and Sunday, look. I can
As if
run,
nothing
I
happened.
can do whatever I want to do.
This is like what you were how you were last week
Yes.
before the year.
And when my doctor rang on Saturday morning to find how I am, and he says, "Are you still in bed?" I said, "No.
From up and run.
I'm sitting in my chair and drinking tea." He says, "Drinking tea in your chair? And are you going to carry on with your charity work?" I said, "Yes, people are coming today and people are coming tomorrow." And he said, "My God, you are the strongest man I've known."
It's quite amazing considering your age, Babaji. If I catch a cold, I get better in a couple of days.
Yes.
You people of your age catch a cold, they could be in bed for weeks and weeks before they get better. But that thing that happened to you went away in 24 hours. In 24 hours, you were much, much better. And by the second day, you were back to normal.
It's spirituality. That's my food.
I mean, infection is very serious for an 80-year-old man.
Yeah.
You are on antibiotics, okay, but you don't have the blood that I have, the strength that I have. My recovery is much faster than you. Say, I don't have to, explain it. It's a known fact, a medical fact, but I don't know how you did it, but you recovered very, very
Like I
rapidly.
said, what I'm trying to tell the people is 3 things. Believe in God. Go on my charity with my logo, love is God, work is worship, and humanity is best religion. 1. Second, be strong. Whatever you promised, all 3 things. Don't tell lies to your doctor, your guru, and your parents. Because to tell 1 lie, you have to tell 100 lies to cover it up.
Yeah.
And accept God, Don't be scared of anybody. See? What's written is written. These black musicians and all though, what they can do it, they can transfer it from here to there. Now you have you seen any possession case in the last 2 months?
I don't remember seeing it.
Even the ghosts are scared to come down here.
Yes. Yes.
Because when they come, I burn them. They wanted to serve me. And what you used to say, no, I don't need your service. We'll do this, we'll do that for you. I know I could do anything. I'm a very honest, and you have seen, statement. Money doesn't bother me.
Yes, right.
I've got a habit. When I say I want to do it, I will do it.
Yes, I've seen that happening. Yes.
You have seen that.
I've seen that
One. On Sunday, you have seen how many people I've seen?
quite a lot.
I gave them the full time.
That's right.
They all went happy.
That's right.
So I've told the people everything, you know, because when these ghosts come, Baba, leave us, don't burn us, we'll serve you, send us somewhere. I can all say, okay, you go in this house, go and stay with this man.
Easily.
That's it. And they would do, but that's the last thing I will do. Even to my enemy, I won't do
They
it.
won't do it. Yes.
That's why my guru knew. The man who had got 250,000 followers, why I'm already his disciple. And what I went through, no. See? So I think I'm getting sick of explaining them what happened, this, that. So now they know everything.
That's right.
In future, we won't give what I can do, what I not quite, I can't do,
Yes.
because yes, I'm penniless, but a multi-millionaire there.
Upstairs. Yes.
See, first when I was young, I had these people looking after me, the earthly people. Now I've got them godly people looking after
Looking
me.
after you.
See, and what I do, I make sure he's happy for me to do that.
That's right.
So I think that I cleared my position.
That's brilliant, Babaji. That was a long statement, but it was well worth it. We covered quite a few areas.
Yes.
And,
But you think it's worth?
Oh, absolutely. No, you need to explain a few things. That's right.
And so
Yes.
I don't want the people to ring me, asking me why. They want to come, they come on Sunday, I see them. Any case, possession, health-wise, cancer, with a heart attack, this,
They could come.
he will look after them. People ask me, Babaji, I said, where did you get? Because I'm not supposed to advertise.
You can't
My
market
guru told me, one. Not supposed to ask money. Two. Remember I used to make that oil and all that.
Yes, yes.
And they will put just 20 pound in there. The oil costed me about 30 pound. I was 10 pound out of my pocket.
And yet you can't ask for money.
No.
You have to do it.
So now I don't give it to the people, and because I can't ask them the money. Where I learned that was from in India. Dariji was a park. There was a fakir there. What he used to do, he used to get sawa rupees, about 7 penny.
7 pennies.
Yes.
Okay.
Whether the medicine cost 1 pound, 10 pound, but he will take 7 pound. But on the other hand, he had a bag hanging down there where people can put the donation.
Put the donation there, yes.
And with that, he had 5 workers. He will tell them, take that, because he won't keep the money. Buy the things, what is left, you do this.
Share it among yourself. Yes.
Here, what I get on Sunday, the kitty, That doesn't even cover my expenses. Isn't it right, Asghar?
Yeah, that's right. You're always out of pocket.
Yeah, I'm always out of pocket.
Yeah.
And since a big charity, people think, oh, I must be a millionaire. Like I said, I'm a broken Baba. See, I'm not a millionaire. Because whatever I've got, I give it away. And then the best thing is, what I loved the most has gone.
I know. Everything goes.
That is my life.
Yes.
See? So I think I've told them enough now. I don't want to ever mention this again.
Okay.
I'm going over to India on 27th. You people pray for me, I'll pray for you. Because nobody could understand what I go through.
Not truly, no.
Isn't it right?
That's right.
And my disciples, I was just telling you about that.
That's right.
In 2 months, one of them, how much he is made?
Oh God, yes.
Don't
Over
mention the name.
Over 100,000
Yes.
pounds in 2-3 months.
Yes.
Yes.
See,
We're just telling
and
you.
when I go, they pay me my expenses.
Very good.
Because my Guru always said, look after them, feed them, and then they will feed you.
That's it. That's how it works.
So I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So you people all pray for me. I pray for you. Don't bother me. Don't ring me. No photos, no WhatsApps. Not good morning, because my phone is full of that good morning and all this. And one day I was so sick, I said, what's good about it? Are you all right? I said, no, I'm half left.
Okay. Well, that was it. That was a good story.
God
Thank
bless.
you very much.
All be happy. And you pray for me, I pray for you. But remember, put yourself in some other person's place and do the things. And even if you do it wrong, he will forgive you. Believe in karma. Now we are worried. Muslim don't eat pork. Hindu Sikhs don't eat beef. Look at Europeans, they eat everything. Because what we are worried is what we eat, what we wear. See?
That's right.
We are not worried about what we do.
That's right. And that's
Where
what's
I
important.
learned this from, I'll tell you. You know, when I used to go to my Guru, Kusum used to go, the people in there, because there were many ladies who used to work, and whoever had a period, he told them not to come in the kitchen for 7 days. Well, one day, Kusum had a period. When I went down, he says, he used to call her Kaledi Buddhi. That is a Kala's wife. Where is she? I said, Babari, she's asleep. Why? Isn't she? Well, I said, yeah, she's got periods. That by and she was Blagaliam. That means go and call her. She came. He said, go and make my tea in the kitchen. Everybody was surprised and shocked. See? But we never asked him on the same day. We might ask him the next day.
Yes.
Not like people here telling me what this. No. He was very strict. When he was talking, nobody can talk. Nobody can talk. The next day, I was just sitting and I was, of course, in the kitchen. She was making the tea and parotas. And he said, what are you thinking? I said, Babali, look, she still got the periods. And you never allowed us. He said, look, these girls, they are clean from outside. They are dirty there.
Oh, right.
She is dirty there, but she is very clean in there.
That's why she's allowed.
So that was said, don't worry what the people is, what the person is. See, Like I was telling you about that where I went. Yes. I think I forgot about Kamaksha Devi,
Yes.
where the manuscripts were covered that thing. There, I was with Shankaracharya Divyanand. Somebody went to him with his daughter. He said, my daughter wants to learn black magic. He says, I don't know. He says, Ghai will come. I will ask him. He will teach her. And the mother brought the daughter. She wants to learn the black magic. I said, one, I don't do the black magic. And secondly, I said, even if I do, I won't, because it's a wrong thing. For black magic, these black magicians, they want the blood from a virgin. That means have sex with a virgin.
Okay.
And I said, so I don't. She says, well, do you know anybody? I said, do you want your daughter to have sex with somebody? She said, well, if she wants to learn, what can I do? See, that's how many people have got their own way of thinking.
Yes.
Have you ever seen any rape case in England?
Not as much
Never.
as we see in other countries. No.
Here, they say, Dil mile de mele, kon guru the kon chele. That means whatever has happened, it's happened with their
Consent.
agreement,
Consent.
Consent.
whether they consent.
Yes.
And that's why God is happy on them.
Yes. If you don't force anyone, if you don't
Yes.
deceive
They
someone,
enjoy, drink, eat,
That's
you
right.
know, happy. We are worried this, that. So I think I've told enough.
I think you have, Babaji.
Yes.
I think you have.
Yes.
We just end it here.
Now,
Thank you very much. Babaji.
Please pray for me. I'm going on to India on 23rd of October. When I will come, when no, God knows. Okay? Come on Sunday, 12:30 till 4:30. I don't do it. He does it. I'm the middleman. And you will get the results.
Brilliant.
Okay?
Brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you
Allah
very much.
Hafiz, Sat Sri Akal, bye-bye. And Jumbo, of course, they are from Africa.
Okay. Thank you, Babaji. Thank you.